Hi, this is my video tutorial on how to use Glogster, an interactive poster that's great to use in the classroom for many different things. Now this is the home page, what it would look like if you go to edu.glogster.com, and I'll spell that for you. Glogster, Glogster. And if you aren't interested in creating your own, there is a plethora of so many different Glogsters that people have already created. You just go up to here and search for them, which we'll get to that in a moment. But first, to create an account, if you already have one, of course you go over here to log on. But if you don't, there are different pricing options. And of course there's a free account. But of course you don't have as much access to different things as you would if you pay for one. For example, these are the paid accounts, and it shows you what you get with each one. There are teacher and student licenses, so you could allow your students to use your Glogster account and basically be able to create things as a class, which is amazing. But for purposes, once again, I'm showing you the free route. And let's go back to the home page. And right here, if you click on Glogpedia, this is where you can search for different glogs that people have created. And right now it's showing you all of the glogs available for public use right now. Let's say we're searching something, you want a glog on rainforest, I would go to Science, Ecosystems, which is right here. And oh, look, right here, there's one on the rainforest right away. So I'm going to click on it, and this is a glog that somebody has already created. And notice they gave lots of great information right here. And you can embed videos onto your glog, which is amazing. And it'll play right off of the glog. You can also incorporate photos into your Glogster, so it's just a very interactive poster that is amazing. Now I'm going to go ahead and log in, and then I'll show you how to create a Glogster. When you log on to your account, this is what you'll see. And it's really neat because if you have a premium account, you can sign your students up underneath your account, and up here it gives your educator code. So that you can include students underneath your account, and you can access what they're doing with their glogs down here. But as you can see, I don't have a paid account and I don't have any student subscriptions underneath mine. But if you do look, go back here, you can see the glogs that I've created in the past. And let's go ahead and learn how to create a new one. So if you go up to here to create a new glog, click on it, you can choose from all of these different templates. And say that maybe you're having your class do book reports. I know there's a book report right here, premium template right here. So I'm just going to click on it. It might take a moment or two. And what's really neat about this is the template's already created for you, so you just need to fill in the blanks. And if you can see right here, this is where you can add text, graphics, images, audio, and video, and then the wall background. Now, sometimes it will ask you to put storage on, which is okay, but in this case right now I'm just going to push deny. And like I said, this is already created for you, so I'm going to double click right here and add text. Let's see. And I'll go with this font right here, maybe make it a different color so it pops just a bit. And say I'm going to give an example of how to do a book report, and my book will be Old Yeller. So there's the title right there. Just click out of it and it saves. You can make it larger, smaller, or even move the box to move it. Alright, say you want to add an image, I can go over here, click, and then once again that menu pops up. I'm going to click on image, and these are all ones that I've selected for previous glogs that I've done, and I've already gone ahead and searched for old Yeller photos, and you can do that by a Google search like this. I just went to type in Old Yeller, and then all these images pop up, and I'm going to click on this one. You can even add a frame around your photo, and there's different options for frames, which is really neat, but in this case I'm just going to use it as is. X out, and so that it fits on the post-it note, I'm going to make it smaller and rotate it a bit. And say I know for sure I want it to stay right here. I'm going to go ahead and lock it in place so that if I'm moving around I can't move it. See, I can move what's behind it, but I can't move the picture. Okay, so that's there. And say I want to add maybe a video from the story, like a little clip to show the class. I could click, maybe say I want to add it right here. Go to video, and I went to YouTube and I searched Old Yeller. I'm going to go ahead and add this video, but I want to add a frame around it to give it a little, make it pop a little more. You use this one, use it, and then X out. So now I have a frame around my video. While you are creating your glog, you cannot view it, but once your glog is done, you'll be able to view it then. And you can go ahead and add more pictures in different places. Once again, double click, and then you can add your text there. Alright, and so this is just an example on how to create a glog. As you can see, they're very interactive. You can add text, you can add images, you can add videos. It's just really, really neat. And in this case, you could have your students do a book report, and each of them would create a glog poster on their own book that they read. Now, say you were to put a lot of text on one part. I know this area looks small, but it would give you the option to scroll up and down. Let's go ahead and save this glog. I'm going to go down here to save. I could even preview, but in this case I'm going to save. You give it a title. You can put it underneath a different category and topic, rate it for different grade levels, and add tags if you'd like certain people to be able to look it up. In this case I'm going to pretend that it's finished and push save. It might take a moment or two. Now that it's saved, I have a few different options. I can go back to edit, I can look at my dashboard to see all my glogs, or I can preview. In this case, let's go ahead and preview. And up here you can see that this is still private. I'll need to make it public. Now, as I mentioned, when you're creating your glog, you can't view the video from there, but once you are actually in presentation mode, you can view it by pushing play. You can even make the video full screen. So that's just a really neat feature. And that's how you create a glog poster, which can be used for many different things in the classroom. In this case, I was showing you how to make a Glogster for a book report. There are many other templates. Feel free to go through them. If I would like to edit my glog, by the way, I can go right here to edit this glog, and it allows me to go back. But if you have any questions, feel free to contact me, and thank you so much for listening to this presentation.